4 to 6 people, as well as teams in Iraq and Syria. I am a follower of Jesus, and I have felt him change my heart and help me do what, for me at least, would otherwise be impossible. I am thankful to all who have helped us by their love, actions, support, and prayers. Introduction. Mosul, June 2, 2017, 3 p.m. Wreathed in smoke and dust, the tank raced forward, tracks screaming, jet turbine engine whining, main gun blasting, coaxial machine gun firing, and ISIS shooting back. We ran behind, past the bodies of men, women, and children, as the tank zigzagged around them. Bullets smashed into the tank and ricocheted by us. Others crackled in from the side, narrowly missing. An ISIS rocket-propelled grenade crashed to our left. Running with our team, I was also trying to make myself heard on my phone as I called for a smoke screen from the American battle commander. War is loud. That's one way it's different than the movies. Another way is you can die. I was feeling both differences, running behind the revving Abrams tank as it blasted away at a gutted 3-story hospital just 200 meters from us, where hundreds of heavily armed ISIS fighters overwatched the road, firing at anything that moved. At the moment, my team and I were the only things moving, and machine gun and sniper rounds screamed by all around us as we sheltered behind the roaring tank. Layers of noise, from the high-pitched scream of bullets 1 meter away, to the deep concussive explosions of airstrikes 500 meters away, to the roar of the tank's engine and guns, along with heat, smoke, and dust, enveloped us under the merciless June sun. The Iraqis had been trying to cross this road for a week. It was littered with Iraqi military vehicles destroyed by ISIS fire from the hospital. A few days before, the unit we were with was reinforced by another Iraqi battalion, which was immediately decimated. 22 soldiers were shot in one attempted movement across this thoroughfare. Our team helped recover the wounded that day, sprinting into the open under fire and dragging them back to safety. ISIS had repulsed every attempt by the Iraqi army to cross this road. But now 5 of us had crossed it, running behind a lone Iraqi tank toward ISIS lines, and we were stopped on the other side, looking straight at the hospital just 2 football field lengths away. All around us were the dead, more than 50 bodies strewn across the road in the graceless poses of desperation. An old man slouched, killed in his wheelchair. The young man who had been pushing him crumpled on the ground behind. 2 young girls, maybe 8 and 10 years old, looked as if they'd been flung like dice to the ground by a giant hand. One of them was missing the top of her head. An old woman who'd carried a bundle was curled up beside it, dead in the middle of the street. A young man was sprawled full length, one arm stretched forward as if reaching for something just out of his grasp. His other hand reached back toward a young boy fallen at his side, and on and on. I could die here today. Easy. Just 15 meters from my team and me was a concrete wall, bullet-riddled but still standing. Behind it was a soft drink factory that airstrikes had reduced to a mangled mess of rebar and massive broken concrete slabs. At the base of the wall were more bodies. But there was also life. 2 wounded men lay beside each other, sheltered by the wall from the relentless ISIS fire coming from the hospital. They waved feebly at us. A young girl who wore a pink shirt and pigtails sat next to a fallen, lifeless woman, probably her mother, hiding under her black hijab and peeking out, the ribbons in her pigtails fluttering in the hot breeze. Any move those survivors made away from the wall would expose them to the ISIS sharpshooters. Behind them was ISIS territory, in front of them the safety of Iraqi army lines, between 150 meters of corpse-strewn street and us. And we were there to save them, these 2 men and 1 girl. It was June 2, 2017, the 9th month of the battle to retake Mosul from ISIS. We had been present on nearly every front of this fight. My team, family, and I had treated the wounded and helped care for thousands of fleeing civilians with the Kurds as ISIS was pushed out of Kurdistan. Then our team had embedded with the Iraqi army. We met